Quizlet is another online study resource that I use with students. Here, you or the student can create flashcards to help them study for a test. You as a teacher can also create flashcards and then have your students log in and use the flashcards that you've created. I selected this resource because it's free and useful to all age of students. The purpose of this is to help students study. I have always been in the mindset of using flashcards but love the idea of an online one. Here, you can make a set of flashcards and use them year after year for your students. Quizlet is both helpful to students and parents. Students can use the website to create flashcards, and parents can use it as well as another way to help their child study. The first thing you need to do is create an account. As a teacher, you can actually pay an additional $25 and get it upgraded, but this is not necessary to do. And then after you create an account, you start creating. For example, if you want to create a set of flashcards, you hit create a set, and then you're going to set your title. I'm going to say AEP 800, and my description would be an example of Quizlet flashcards. And you can pick if it's visible to everyone, just me, a certain class, or people with their passcode. I'm just going to put everyone. In the editor, I can edit, a certain class could edit, or people with a password could edit. I'm just going to put just me. And then you go down here and you enter your terms. So you choose a language, and my language is English. You can use this for Spanish note cards or any type of foreign language to help students study. And then you just type your question. What is a chicken? And then it also has this auto define, so that can, oh, you don't know what a chicken is. And I could just say a bird. And that would be my answer. The next question I would have our flashcard. What is a dog? Let's see if I can define that one. Sometimes it takes a minute. I'll just put that. A dog is, and then it comes up. A dog is a dog is a dog. A furry animal. So I'll put that. I can select my definition and it goes in there. Once I'm done creating all my flashcards, I hit the save button, and I can remove or edit anything I want. If I'm good with that, I go ahead and hit add or remove terms. Oh, I don't want to do anything. I just want to save it. Then I can use the flashcards. So if I'm going to go into flashcards, and it says, what is a chicken? I can click to flip, and then it just says a bird. So it's a way for me to study. Then I go into my next one. What is a dog? A small furry animal. Here is another example of the Quizlet flashcards. For example, these are just addition facts. 0 plus 0 is, and then it says 0. Go to the next fact. So a student can just work on their addition facts. They can also learn the facts, which is another option. You can hit play.
2.
And then how do I make 2? I could say 1 plus 1 equals, and then it gives me the answer.
0 plus 2 equals.
Okay, so I can override. I was right because
9.
It is another way. You could also do the speller.
4 plus 4 equals.
So you're putting 4 plus 4 equals, and then the student knows that 4 plus 4 equals 8, just to help them with their
4
facts.
plus 4 equals. 5 plus 5 equals.
Another thing you can do is you have a test. where the student can write in questions, matching questions, multiple choice, and then they can check their answers to help them. There's a scatter where you will list facts. So 1 plus 1 equals, or 1 plus 6 equals 7. And then you try to get rid of all your facts. And then also there's a race. Get to that one. Okay. Sorry, there's a race, and you, on that, you put in the facts. So 9, so that'd be like 8 plus 1 equals, and you could do a race with your cards as well. So there's a lot of different features that the Quizlet has for your students to help them. You know, it's a visual and technology-based flashcards that they can use, or the parents can use. The ISTE standards that are covered with the technology are ISTE TB4. Using this tool, I am addressing all types of learners through the use of technology. In ISTE T1A, it's promoting student learning through technology. I hope you all enjoy this website.